This water was wine.
Okay, well...
Are you Jesus?
With a beard like this, I could be. It looks like a B player's coming out early from the Turks of Space Soldiers. They've already jumped on out there behind Kenny. Paz an opening frags, and Tara's following up quickly with drop room under control now. CZ picked up, and it's a 3-on-5 post-plant scenario with the bomb down. Now, the clock becomes the biggest enemy for G2. Not only that, they're completely locked out of the site. Kit is in the hands of MBK, so if they can get close enough to that bomb, can also deploy the smoke grenade. But they're going to get through the Space Soldiers members on platform, and Paz, he's had enough. 1 and 2 for him, with Antares getting...
You know what he's talking about? I don't have a clue.
Let's see G2 if they can have any impact with the upgraded pistols and armor here. Kenny's opted just to stick with the USP, meaning he wants to get that AWP up on the first gun round. The big hit is in, and jumping UMP to the head of MPK. Looks like he got caught sleeping there because the body was standing directly in front of him. Didn't even feel the need to turn around and kill him. Let Paz finish him off. Bomb should go down momentarily, and Kenny to follow.
Kenny. Okay. Certainly has the penetrating damage potential as Major nearly gets knifed by NBK. If he had to go to the left click, I don't think he was quite there. I didn't see if he went left click or not. I think he was just on the shoulder anyway. So, in fact, with the damage, it's suggestive that he did attempt to go for the left click body. Gets Major back in return due to that damage done by Natural Born Killer. And now we find ourselves in a 3 versus 2.
At least they got a kill, Matt. That's their first kill in the entire game thus far for the G2 side. Doesn't look like they're going to get any more, as Calyx with the UMP is going to dispatch of body, Apex,
from spawn. It is going to be. So there you go. Those are thrown well back from the top of T stairs, and then a run toward the site. Apex, good shot onto Paz, but he's forced off the angle. Still makes it work for one. Taz, Virtus Pro smokes. You understand where I am with this. Gets taken down eventually, but it's Major and Calyx that make up for the difference because they swinging in from the stairs, and the smokes to isolate are easily able to cut off the defense. And Kenny, no chance. You know,
the rest of the squad are covering off the feet long, and drop the G2 members will. Falling one after the other. No real trade potential. Not playing with each other to bait out members, just trying to go for heads-up fights, and it's not really working out for them. Apex will find one, salvaging a kill onto Antares, but at this point, in a 2-on-4 scenario, the round is basically done and dusted, as you might say, Matt.
Major Paz to close it out.
Kenny and Apex going to have a lot to deal with right now, as Apex gets caught off guard, and Kenny, now he's up against it.
The first nearly went for more than that as well. Paz is able to take him back as toward the ramp, make sure the flank is clear, but that's the least of their worries at this point because they've got a more approaching problem. That's not even a word, but we're going to go with it as Major gets directly inside a connector. That's exactly where they just came from. They realize it now as Shox has to turn around, but that's going to buy enough time, and Calyx certainly gets the distraction he's looking for to find the shot on both Shox and body.
I think it's right. Someone has to have a word to these guys.
No, I agree with you.
So we could talk about anything.
Or nothing.
Yeah, nothing. It's talking about nothing. Silence is golden. Okay, well,
Kenny's going to take down Tires. We might try and take this as G2 always will. They always will. They're going to go. Kenny's tagged again. MBK low. Calyx Paz. Calyx.
With the very few kills that they do have thus far. And Shox goes down once more. Spam through the door. There's no more frustrating way to... Apex goes hunting for information. About to find himself a kill. He finds it nice and easily, but traded out. And MBK has pushed into the doors, ready to be a smoke criminal. Flash comes over, pushes out. Jumps away. In the meantime, Kenny will go down. MBK now, 1-on-2 situation, finds... Get taken down, and Major just the trade game. Point. Not getting anything going your way. How do you get competitive at this point? Like, we take the ecos, we get the guns.
Situational. I don't know. It depends on the move. Whatever you want.
You're going to get rounds on the board, right? You have to be competitive. They're missing 2 Molotovs and a smoke. And on a map like this, where Space Soldiers are feeling a confidence, integral.
2 kits is long as put out usually, no. Calyx and end of it. Again, Space Soldiers in the lead. They're going to boost up counter tree so they can spot to one, but it's body that wants to get the next kill, needs to, and does so. Favors Space Soldiers and XANTARES.
Spot, that's the question. 3. Bams wildly for the second, won't get it. Mad just steps out for the trade, and now in a 3-on-3. Really in the hands of Space Soldiers. Look at this, he's got no idea. Ability.
Knife him. Oh, he's too keen. Gets the kill on the AK. He could turn, though, with utility out. Suddenly it's 2 versus 2, and NBK back inside of connector will work toward engine. He's working up from mid-ramp. AK in one of my favorite positions, as you can fire through this vent cleanly. Low HP. Oh, he's taking the vent out. Fair enough. Still get caught by engine. Shocks to work back around and saving. Forget everything. Just win rounds. So he's going to try to do exactly that. Last flash thrown now. No. And great shot. At least 2 engine. He's got to get the next kill almost immediately, though. CALYX is going to know the situation. Spotted the shadow to Shocks. Fires in. That pulls CALYX further away from the action, and the time further down.
What? Smoke?
I think he's got it.
They're going to pester, they're going to prod, they're going to poke, but they're not going to get the kill as CALYX. Expecting that to be the case. The A attack at the A bomb site under wraps as Apex through the flash. See him? I don't think so.
Good shot. Apex over the hood. And he's gotten XANTARES down as well. It's Paz to get Apex. At least 1 in return. I should say not at least 1. Got the advantage, believe it or not, but Engine's got an angle.
But when you got that max loss bonus, you get in that 3.6, 3.9 kind of play. It's not fantastic for being on the CT. Spams wildly for the second, push down to 2 HP, but not enough to get the kill. On the long con is Apex, coming from T-spawn, so if any indecision comes out from Space Soldiers, you may be able to capitalize. Has seen engine. This is Apex's chance.
Yeah, he could. Oh, if he had gone for that flash, he might have actually been able to catch them both off there, working up the ramp. He just didn't know exactly where they were. Does still get in the site. Paz. He's going to come perhaps to win a round because he's got a lot of time.
So close,
but
yet we'll be off the air before we know it.
Apex working back out from danger. Knows they're there. Sprays. Can't do much considering he's blind, so Engine gets the trade. Oh, gotcha.
Getting megged.
Typically, if a goalie lets a lot of pucks in under their arms or between their legs, we call them a sieve.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Body takes down XANTARES. 1 versus 3. Smoke off toward Arch side. He'll hold for the window. Major going to try and creep inside of it late. Body with a good shot. Takes care of him quite quickly, quite convincingly. And suddenly he'll swing back around. It's going to now be the round for Space Soldiers. 1 round was a result of the bomb detonating, which means not even any saves for G2. And there's no saving Shocks as he pushes through the smoke. Body will at least, you know, maybe avenge him. Does that count in this game?
I guess it doesn't really mean anything unless you win the round, and it's another round that G2 aren't going to win, so... Do you want to know a fun stat map?
Is, like, promised to be fun?
It's not a fun one. I think it's just, like, Space Soldiers have won, like, a ridiculous amount of the pistol rounds that they've played in Pro League so far. I think it's that, like, 14 out of 15. It's quite high. When you look at, like, a team like Astralis who never win pistol rounds, you're not winning this round, bro.
Might as well try it. Nothing else is worth 15-0 for Space.
Flash will come out, forces XANTARES back, and they push up very quickly. It's like a B split about to ensue.
Encouraging that they've managed to put Space Soldiers back, and perhaps the first time they've gotten the man advantage. Engine with the kill in response, but Apex and now Body finding 3 kills between the two. Engine the only one with a fight really so far for Space Soldiers. Bomb down, Paz left alive. They're gonna break that shutout. The egg will hatch. I'm gonna stop talking because Paz was still alive. Could have spoiled that. Get caught off and give away an AK, but Space Soldiers being very disciplined even though they're up 15-1. There you go, trading back. Thank you for the gun. He just barely gets it with the E-click.
Could get a second hit.
T-side, Shocks back towards bomb. Wants a little bit of cash for any kill that he can get on the MAC-10. Can't get much.
Otherwise.
That's true. But there's still lots of time yet. I agree with you. Body's out. He's going to try and find shots towards KFC. Can't quite do it. What's the head's built for him, but he can't land him. XANTARES, Paz, each finding kills in return. That AK certainly does have some benefits as Kenny gets the final kill.
However, the next gun round, if they don't get it, I would like to see them be a little bit more inventive. But Mad just starting off with a big kill under Shocks. That's a big scalp to take.
Back in
moment. Calyx can put a stop to it before it even starts. Finds a big kill on MBK from the side.
We'll get there now.
Yeah, well, this is probably the round. If anything goes from the night we casted before, Matt, it was just absolutely ridiculous. Going to start off with a bit of a
go on the trade.
Bink. And then XANTARES goes late that one round. I'm going to stay with Space Soldiers and say they're making the right decision at the moment. But once we get 7 or 8 rounds, you know, 15-7, 15-8, 15-9, towards 8, Paz finds the first onto MBK, jumps back. It's the second as well. That's the bomb down. Kenny with an eventual trade, but number advantage.
Back on the ramp, finds Engine. So that it's any worse than G2's. Good shot from Major. Now they go. And Kenny playing the corner. It has to be perfect. Who fires in early. Yeah, we're done. 16-5. Space. Yeah, okay. I had to stop talking. Make sure. I thought I heard it ticking twice as fast, but we're done. 16-5.